How's it hanging? Hope you're all having a wonderful day. I'm back with some Outer Worlds 2.
I see that Milver Street and Carr have experienced Auntie Cleo's signature management style of constant belittlement and fomenting underling rivalry.
I'm hoping to go to the Fox Station. I think that's how you pronounce it. Okie dokie, so we've just done all that. Let's put an optic on. Station's back in here. And what's available? Okay. Ooh, armor. Oh wait, just in case we get better, you know? Okie dokie. So that we have to keep looking for more propaganda. So I think we just do that as and when, like a grindy thing. Maybe something that hopefully we'll just find going around, you know? That and that we need to head up the top. Ooh, to be fair, we could try that one first before we go up. So I'm assuming we go there and across, or there and across. Keep with this party for now, even though I'm slowly not liking Niles. So yeah, let's try that one. Now things might be too hard. You see, they've got a skull on them. And they said don't fight the things with skulls, because that means they're too hard of an enemy. So that will be something we'll have to come back to. We go from here. Head north, see if there's a way, because we've got the double jump now. Head this way.
Back again to look for this protectorate idiot. Why be bothered? Sure shouldn't. He's gone.
Things don't say it's stealing. You take it. Okie dokie. It is, so that can keep going up at the level of our... No, that's too high than our character. I don't know. But basically, we're being charismatic engineer. What are these? Vendor prices. Ooh. Fighting the target flees from combat for 8 seconds. Could be good. I like that. So we get more stuff for our loot, you know? Okie dokie.
It's the crunch. That scrumptious one that makes it a brunch. They'll feed you purple berry crunch if they love you a bunch.
Inez, want to give me a hand here?
At attention, Trooper. Report. Why are you out here? Where's your unit?
What unit? I was just eating some purple berry. Wait. My unit. All along we were... They ambushed us. There was so much blood. You can't make me go back there.
Damn, this is bad. Listen.
Yeah, we'll go
nobody's
there.
making you go back, but you're an easy target for raps or worse if you stay put. Your unit wouldn't want this for you.
Yeah, that's... Shit, that's true. I've got to get back to Fairfield. Back inside our bivouac wall. Back where it's safe.
Yeah, that's it. Back to town, where you can get a big, comforting bowl of purpleberry crunch. You ready to move out?
Yeah. Thanks for all your help. Oh, Law. The Protectorate scum took all our weapons. How am I supposed to get back? The Raptidons will rip me to pieces.
I'm not handing him a gun because I've literally put all my guns back, like, in my ship. I've only got my, like, lucky. You know, we'll do this and see what...
What? My hands are shaking fit to fall off my arms. Couldn't hit the broadside of a bank.
That's okay.
If only there was something that needed less aiming at. Of course. I hate to ask, but any chance you got a grenade I can borrow? Even if I miss, the noise should scare off any Raptidons.
Oh, grenades are fine. Yeah, there you go.
Thank you. I'll only use it if I have to. Well, off I go.
Gotta say, Commander, this weren't one of your finer ideas. Let's hope he ain't got the wherewithal to actually pull.
Just gotta get to Fairfield. Just gotta... Huh? What was that? Is someone out there? Stay back, I'm warning you. I've got a grenade. All I gotta do is pull this pin and it... Uh-oh.
Oops. Oh, that's great. Probably shouldn't have gave him the grenade. Dang. Okay, let's see what he's got. Okie dokie. I mean, he could end up being someone really important, and he's now gone. That's what you need to do in this game. Just roll with stuff, you know? Ah. Okie dokie, we need to. Put a gas mask on. You know what? Does this work on... Yeah, nice. Okay. Poor Ashby. a proper burial, you know, guys. It's all about gooping. Hey, what? Nice. No, I'm gonna use that and just get rid of some body. Okay, we're heading up for that. I'm not going to go in there yet. Maybe because we have no reason to go in there at the minute. Can't believe that guy on the pin and going like that. What's this place? Whatever it is, I can bypass and get in. Okay, it has dragoons. We'll leave that for now. We're making our way to that for her quest. Ah.
Little pick-me-up for you.
Let me in. Help me out.
He goes down quite a bit. Can we use this on... Aha! Yes. It's about cleaning up the countryside, you know?
that noise?
Now here's my question. Do we think people like that could have been saved? You know what? Let's see where that one was.
Just gotta get to Fairfield. Just gotta. Huh? What was that? Is someone out there?
Yeah, that was just before that. Do you know what? We're gonna see what happens when we don't give him the grenade. I want to see if we can.
Give the order and I'll take care of it, Commander.
No, I'm going to increase that this time. I'm going to go for that. Even though I'm not a fan of things running away.
At least coming onto spot folk who ain't here no more is easy work.
Maybe the fighting thing will help us out, you know?
That scrump, the one that made Santa brunch. He'll feed you purple berry crunch if they love you a bunch.
At attention, Trooper. Report. Why are you out here? Where's your unit?
What unit? I was just eating some purple berry. Wait. My unit. All along they ambushed us. There was so much blood. You can't make me go back there.
Damn, this is bad. Listen, nobody's making you go back, but you're an easy target for raps or worse if you stay put. Your unit wouldn't want this for you.
Yeah, that's true. I've got to get back to Fairfield. Back inside our bivouac wall. Back where it's safe.
Yeah, that's it. Back to town, where you can get a big, comforting bowl of purpleberry crunch. You ready to move out?
Yeah. Thanks for all your help. Oh, Law. The Protectorate scum took all our weapons. How am I supposed to get back? The Raptidons will rip me to pieces. Wait. My hands are shaking fit to fall off.
We're not going to give him a grenade this time, even though it was funny.
Side of a bank. If only there was something that needed less aiming. Of course. I hate to ask, but any chance you got a grenade I can borrow? Even if I miss, the noise should scare off any Raptidons.
Are you kidding me? You're shaking that bad and you want an explosive?
I can handle it. I'll be far safer with it than without. I can't fight a Raptidon unarmed.
Everyone, if you're sure you can handle it, just please be careful. You know what? Sure thing. Don't blame me if you blow yourself up. No, perhaps you should take a minute, collect yourself, instead of handling explosives.
The ocean always calms me down. And it's free. For now. If I just sit here for a while and enjoy the waves, maybe everything will be fine. Thank you.
He'll probably be dead when we come back. But at least this time we didn't blow him up. Okie dokie. So we want to see if we can save that guy at the top. Okie dokie. We'll pop a cheeky little save. Again here.
Unexpected sight and
Liquidate 'em!
Wait. Does it say gained a level? What? The unassuming gun requires experience as you use it, increasing its power to... Ooh, okay, we're just using this gun. Wonder what level we would have had it at if we used it from the beginning.
Armed and ready.
No, I think we scared it.
Practicing some battlefield medicine.
appreciate a little help, Commander. Knew you had my back.
It goes down very easy, him. Okay, so the aim is we want to see if we can save this guy.
Halt! Don't come any closer. Oh, huh?
Looks like a fight.
What's that noise? That was a close one. Thank the Sovereign.
We did.
Thank you for saving me. I'm waiting here for my partner. We both fled the base separately. If you see him, please send him my way.
I'll keep an eye out. Should I see him? I'm sure to send me away.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, and please, take this with you as a token of my thanks.
Let this log serve as a record of the fact that Sentry's first-class Briggs and Jakes are both still loyal to the Protectorate and the Sovereign, despite their acts of desertion. The mental state of Brigadier Montelli has been rapidly degrading over the past few months, and the Vox relay station is no longer safe for even the most loyal subjects. Initially, we assumed he was
We
simply
will head down there
overly cautious
after
by
this.
increasing
You know what? I'll just pop a save and go.
base security beyond the standards that are required by regulations. Unnecessary, but commendable. This quickly devolved into lashing out, seemingly at random. Finally, he started purging the traitors from our ranks. Any
Look alive,
infraction,
Commander.
real or imagined. Eyes of our spirit. But we will return to be judged when sanity has returned to the Vox relay station.
Medical pack out.
our fearless leader firing on empty. Let's get the crack.
I've gone through a lot of ammo. Pretty much all that ammo. I don't know where that is, but I'll have it. Okay, it mustn't be this way.
I
Okay.
worry Zeb's in over his head with all of this. Good thing we showed up when we did. Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
Crafting. Okie dokie. So that didn't allow us in. So we'll see if there's a way around. Not that way. Check the other way. Because even though there's a cave, definitely did not look like it was in the cave. Put the rubbish little flashlight on just to double check, you know. Yeah, so it's definitely not in here. So we'll see if we can go around to the right. Go. And hopefully we can move right.
Time to earn my commission.
I mean, we're getting through. We go through a lot of ammo. Okie dokie. So it's going to be in here. Oh, ketchup going in.
Raptidons are ever malleable. Eden doesn't want them around and they don't belong here. But they sure carved out a place for themselves. I can respect that.
It's a brawl.
I like the like using this. I do like that effect of the confetti coming up for leveling. I really like that. Simple things, ain't it, guys? Down there, what's this way? Nothing, just ketchup on the floor. Okie dokie.
Keep howling. We're coming for you.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
I couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter. Over here.
Free hole in the head.
Matriarch's here, all right? Let's put our heads together. See these half-eaten remains? They're a sign. Matriarchs lose their appetite when they're on the verge of going into a state of torpor. She'll
Okay.
retreated into hiding to conserve her energy. But I got one way to get her attention.
You're pretty proud of yourself.
Hey, if I don't celebrate my own stroke of genius, who will? I'm just happy my acquaintance with these creatures counted for something. You know how Doc mentioned pheromones? Well, it just so happened that I procured some Raptidon glandular extract in my travels. Should do the trick. A
Okie
matriarch
dokie.
with 3 full stomachs ain't coming out of hibernation unless she senses a threat to her authority. She hates rivals.
You just so happened to have the exact pheromones we needed?
Ain't one who leaves anything to waste. Any hunter worth a damn would say the same. If I can't find a practical use for what I've salvaged, it'll find a use in research or in exchanging for bits. Lucky for us, this extract ain't exactly in high demand. Any other questions, or are you ready to meet this matriarch?
Don't have the stuff for them. I'm ready.
All right, let's do this. Let me...
Aim for the head, you know.
Look at a few corpse low, Commander.
Little pick-me-up for you.
Commander, watch your vitals. Not getting up without help, Commander.
Little hide round here. I'm out of ammo. I'll use that because we haven't got short. Okay. Niles is up. Niles.
Can't get that Andy's Choice jingle out of my head. Hey, if I start humming it, you do what you gotta. Anyway, need something, Commander?
Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit.
Do I have enough
What did you
stuff
have
to
in
make
mind?
more short round ammo? No. Dang it.
Looks like a fight.
Ready to waste it. On your command. Combat. Hit the broadside of a freighter.
That worked. I mean, it's not the best, but it worked.
Phew. We should harvest a limb from the matriarch. Body's still warm. That's the limb. Bring it here, would you?
The body's somewhere out.
Law, look at this part. That's twice the muscle mass of a Raptidon hunter. Undamaged nerve endings? Even the coloration's to my liking. Can't ever discount the aesthetics. You're no slouch, you know that? If we had more soldiers with your talent, we would have taken Eden months ago.
I appreciate the compliment.
You earned it. Whenever you're ready, we should head back to Fairfield. Have a word with Doc Tinsley now that I have both the skeleton and matriarch specimens. In honesty, I don't know which one I should ask Doc to patch me up with. Can't go wrong with either, but one could be the better choice. If you've got an opinion, I'm keen to hear it.
What can these craft do?
The material we harvested from the skeleton crabble could allow me to fire off scalding shell shards. They'd pierce through armor easily, I imagine. And the part from the Raptidon Matriarch should let me camouflage myself at will, like other Raps can. I'd be able to close the distance and heal you up without the enemy noticing.
I go for the firepower.
Exactly what I was thinking. I'm good to head to Doc's lab with the news and this part when you are.
Yeah, cheeky little save.
Huh. This drainage pipe must be coming right from the Vox relay. They're lucky the Raps ain't chewed their way through yet.
Ah, so we can use that to get to the relay. Okie dokie. Cool, we can always teleport back there. So we'll go hand hers in.
Whether it's an orifice or a face, Auntie's choice makes it cream.
You know, I can't recall seeing any of these protectorate types ever run a skin college.
You know what these new Westport Protectorate folks need? A little manager to focus their
Welcome, welcome. How can I improve your day the Auntie's way? Like they say, a bit spent today is a bullet fired tomorrow.
Let's sell junk. Does not sell ammo.
Welcome, welcome. See anything?
I wonder
you
if we can
like?
only make ammo. Ah. Do. I like having that gun as a secondary. The shotgun. That was good to put on. Like having something... I prefer being at range. Having stuff that use different ammo.
Back again? I hope the hunting has gone well. Certainly, if you've procured the right materials. I've been fine-tuning the procedure in the meantime. I do believe it'll be as smooth as Crabble butter.
I'm gonna assume Crabble Butter's especially smooth, because I'm ready to feel like myself again. I've decided on the skeleton Crabble graft. It's time for the program to branch out, and I expect this claw will serve me mighty well. If
You're
you
giving
don't
her a
mind,
claw.
I'll go ahead and take this spare part off your hands for my own research.
Oh, the skeleton Crabble will be a splendid match for you, Inez. Go on now. Get sorted while I get this machine up and running. Mind the Raptidon drool on the table. No need to be nervous. I promise.
Take a deep sweat. That's also the favorite line of serial killers. I guess we'll look past that.
If this is the end, Doc, let it be swift.
Enough distractions, please. I need the utmost focus for my work. This is beautiful work.
Nice.
My best yet. How does the limb feel, Inez? Any numbness? Pain?
Yeah, both. Body's not accustomed to the presence of another limb. Feels like I've got an extra passenger in my nervous system. But it certainly beats feeling like I'm bleeding on the inside. Or fighting the urge to feast on raw human flesh. Like last time.
Well, I'll certainly be having words with that surgeon, leaving you in a state like that. Now, you come back straight away if anything bothers you.
Will do, Doc. I thank you. And you, Commander, without your help, I don't know what I might have done. Whatever you need going forward, I'm there. You got my word. I feel strange. In a good way. Auntie's documentation doesn't describe the side effects of grafting with a Crabble, but so far, not hearing complaints from me. I'd say this officially puts me back in full fighting form. If you ever thought I might slow you down, you can give those fears a kiss goodnight.
But please, if anything, I'm more worried about the slowing you down. Good. If the graft has gone wrong a second time, you might have been on your own again. I'm glad you're feeling better.
I appreciate that, Commander. I got a good feeling about this partnership of ours. Just want to reiterate that I'll make good on my end of the deal. I plan on proving my worth to you and to Auntie, no matter what it takes.
You don't have anything to prove, not to me or anyone else.
Well, then I guess I ought to open the eyes of those who don't quite see it that way yet. I appreciate you hearing me out. We should move on.
Okie dokie. Where's rubbish guy? Where there? Niles.
Being this close to DeVries feels like we're finally on track to set the universe aright. Anyway, need something, Commander?
Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit.
What did you have in mind?
Does that now allow us to... Wow, I thought that might have allowed us to upgrade her. Cool, that's done. Okay, his is there. We can go there, head over, try to get his before we enter the place. I'll be back in 1 sec. Okie dokie. Yeah, we'll try to save his survivors first. Now, if I knew this gun leveled up, I would have used it more often. I like when you do that. The sight is the moon face with the hat on. No, we killed the creature in here, so let's see what's in here. Okay. You got to save.
Commander, you're bleeding.
Okay. Tried it that way. We'll try using that other thing, the shield thing.
Commander, you're bleeding.
Looks like the shield does work. Okay. We have to be quick.
Vitals looking a mite marginal, Commander.
Yeah, that sort of worked. Probably a way of turning that off, to be fair. Dude. Our way was better. Unique insight allows you to quickly understand the workings of the mine. You safely disable it and claim several useful parts. Carefully dismantle the mine, claiming any valuable part. I'll dismantle it. It's classed as trespassing. Oh, that's kind of alerted them. Attempt to fill grenades, okay. Oh, don't have science, okay. Okie dokie. Another cheeky little save.
Prisoner 34989-393A. There is no place for you in the paradigm. You are hereby sentenced to death for the crimes of disease.
All turn down.
Thank the stars. I was sure that was the end of me.
Thank you for saving me. I wish I could return your kindness in some capacity, but I left
We're gonna let him
everything
get killed.
behind when I fled. Though you're most welcome to my old Protectorate equipment on that ledge. I won't require any of it from here on out. That part of my life is behind me for good, it seems.
Can you tell me what happened?
The commander of the base to the east, Brigadier Montelli, has gone mad. He's executing loyal subjects as traitors on a whim, without even a mention of refreshment. He claims his actions are in the name of the Sovereign, but nothing he does is in alignment with the paradigm. He's obviously ill and needs to be removed. My partner and I are loyal subjects of the Protectorate. But
One
we
of
were
his partners,
forced
the
to
guy that
flee
we
after
saved,
pointing
the
out
other one.
obvious. Is everyone so oblivious that they can't see what is going on? I was to meet my partner in a cave to the northwest of here. We were going to hide until the current Montelli crisis has been resolved. I fled Montelli, but I'm still loyal. Once I stop shaking, I'll continue on my way. Thank you again, stranger. I owe you my life.
His stuff was on a ledge, right? It's not down it, unless it's up there. Nope, don't look like it. That's fine. There. I mean, it looks okay, but it's obviously better. I don't know if they'll say anything because of our hat. Another cheeky little save. Ah, now, yes. So she now has an ability.
Figured this ship would have departed by now.
You know how Sentinels are.
Got a distraction for you. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Back again. Thought we were done for now. You again. I heard fighting. What's going on?
We're not Protectorate. We're your ticket out of this hotbox. Esculepe sent us.
Esculepe? Zeb sent you? Wait, you're Niles, aren't you? Count on Zeb to go as far as raising the dead to help. But it's too late.
What do you mean too late? Where are the others?
I gather you haven't noticed the bodies in the pen here.
Nope.
The others don't look like they suffered easy deaths. What happened?
Montelli, damn him! He executed March and Pharaoh outright, ranting about traitors. Then the Consul Sentinel arrived to conduct a preliminary interrogation. She tortured us for information. The others didn't survive her enthusiasm for the work. I'm only here because the Consul wants someone brought back to him, alive. Lucky me.
Imagine you need a cipher. Can you get it? Yeah.
The cipher, right. I managed to memorize it before I was nabbed. 02519W.
02519W,
decode
got
the
ya.
intelligence we sent him a whole lot faster.
Great, I already unlocked the pen. You should head back to the bowling alley now.
Please don't think me ungrateful for your efforts, but I'm not going anywhere.
If you're too hurt to walk, I'm sure the commander and I could...
No, it's not that. I need the Sentinel to take me onto that transport. I want her to think she's won. And then, just as we leave orbit, I'm going to blow her pretty ship to pieces.
Nice.
That might just be the most ruthless bait and switch I ever heard. Your friends ought to be proud.
Thanks. Funny what ideas come into your head after losing a molar.
Wow, we don't have the explosive skill for. It's usually best practice to blow up ships. You're not on board. If I'd known you had a death wish, I wouldn't know. Top one.
I'm a martyr. If there was another way to protect Zebulon and our cell, I'd take it. But if I escape, the Protectorate will pursue me, and everyone I care about will be in danger. I'll make it look like an accident. Mechanical failure. When I was being tortured, I saw some frayed wires near the fuel system. With the right spark, I think I can ignite it.
Aha, engineering. That won't work. Most ships have automated fire suppression systems to put out fires.
You know your stuff, Commander. I was just about to point out the same problem.
What do you propose, then?
Not blowing yourself up, for starters.
You know how relentless the Protectorate is. But if I die, that's the end of it. The Consul will turn his attention elsewhere, and our cause can continue in the shadows. Please, if you can help me sabotage the transport, then help me. We don't have much time.
Might be I could sabotage the transport from the outside. Make it look like negligent maintenance. What do you think, Commander?
I agree with Niles. Shouldn't sacrifice yourself.
The others paid with their blood to protect the cause. How can I be unwilling to do the same?
You see, that's what the enemy wants. More pointless death. Exactly what someone still trapped in the Protectorate mindset would say. You die, I won't bring the others back. I don't like it, but you make a good point. No. Don't you see? This is what you... Yeah.
All right. I'm going to trust you on this.
Yeah, that was
It's
easy
only
to
because
persuade
I
her.
don't feel my head screwed on quite right at the moment. I just hope you're not wrong. No point in remaining here then, is there? Especially since you've already gone to the trouble of unlocking the gate. Tell Zeb I'll rendezvous with him later, somewhere safe. One last request. Don't damage the transport. A lone escapee is already insult, but a Sentinel killed, her transport destroyed? The Protectorate won't ignore such outright injury. Anyway, thank you again.
I wasn't paying attention.
Look
What was
after
that you said?
yourselves.
I
Destroy?
know what Audra said, but... what if she's wrong? I can't help thinking we shouldn't leave without bloodying the Protectorate's nose first.
Never let anyone tell me what to do before. I'm not about to start.
I could still go through with our plan from before. Sabotage the transport, make it look like an accident. Wouldn't be hard. I'm torn. On the one hand, Audra might be right. But when else are we gonna have a chance to take out one of the Consul's lackeys and a Protectorate vessel in one go?
Golden opportunity. Whether she's right or wrong, it still seems like a risky move. Do we agree with her, or should we go do it? Do you know what? It's a risky move.
Yeah, but it's not like we've ever let that stop us before. That Sentinel's not gonna stop. She'll find new targets, new people to torture and kill. If we do nothing now, their blood will be on our hands.
No, no. We trust her assessment.
Yeah, you're probably right. Tempting as it be to watch that Sentinel fry. Thanks for helping me sort through it. Let's get back to Zeb. He still needs a cipher, and he'll want to hear about what happened with Audra.
We don't want to make this place overly hostile. Hey, they left all bits on them, you know. He had a wing. Metal. He had a grenade. He could have escaped. Let's check around and make sure there's nothing else here. Where does this go down to? Does it go down over here? Okay, it goes down to like a harbour. Okie dokie. Oh, we'll give him.
Seems you've been scouted by Fairfield's finest to assist our efforts.
Speak to
in the
her,
war.
because we haven't spoken to her since we got
Since the
a new
ceasefire
arm.
will inevitably fail. If you do, it'll be great for the folk here, and great for my resume, if I'm honest. Few bullet points like that, maybe it'll be enough to win me a spot on a higher rung. And you? If you help, what are you getting out of this?
Nothing. I'm an Earth Director agent. I'm sworn to protect and serve.
Huh. I've heard that one before. Ain't had many dealings with the Earth Directorate myself. You're the first agent I ever met, in fact. But you get things done. I trust you. As for the rest of your organization, can't really say. They hate corporations, I've heard that much. But what about you? You buy into their policy too?
There's something you want to say in there?
No, I just... Look, I'm sorry. I ain't intending to get into any grievances here. Let's just say I'm a little dubious about the whole keeping corporations and corrupt governments in check thing. Ain't seen evidence of it yet. But maybe you're liable to prove me wrong. Anyhow, reckon we should keep moving.
What's your thoughts?
Sounds like your old pal DeVries was in deep with the Order. Now, I don't know a whole lot about them, but I don't reckon fanatical is part of their employee code of conduct. And as you've seen, that kind of loyalty can pose a real problem to everyone else. But we'll track her down before it comes to a head. Don't you worry.
I think it's good to get to know our people. Let's talk about something else.
Fine by me.
Let's discuss a personal matter.
How personal are we talking?
What was it like in the Enhanced Soldier Division?
Couldn't say. I was in it all of 2 days before my graft started festering. Before that, I was an infantry medic. Our platoon was one of the first to touch down in Arcadia. I would have continued serving on the front line in an upgraded capacity, but, well, once the state of my graft became apparent, it was decided that parting ways would be best.
Decided by who?
My commanding officer, and the surgeon who performed the operation, I imagine. I wasn't lucid at the time. When I regained consciousness, I saw that my service pistol was gone, and a termination notice was in its place. I put 2 and 2 together. Law, that was a bad morning. Look, I knew dismissal was a possibility when I volunteered for the procedure. A successful graft is a boon, a failed one is a colossal liability. I'm a walking lesson in breakage.
So where's your company now?
Oh, that information is outside my purview. I miss my platoon. Most of the time. I hope they're holding on okay wherever they are. Huh. If nothing else, they'll have Ortiz to keep up morale. I know the non-stop jokes from that bastard sustained me for weeks. Yeah.
No, yeah, you
he's
don't know
tough.
where they are. Maybe
He'll be all right.
Ortez is dead. Who knows? Sounds like you miss him.
Of course I do. Can't help but wonder if I'm missed in return. Anyhow, I would rather return to the matter at hand. No use dwelling on those out of sight and out of mind.
Something else to talk
Right.
about. Think about your graft.
If this new graft fails, you mean? Then I keep pushing forward till I can't anymore. You didn't see me when I first got out of surgery and came to Paradise Island. The fact that you and I met at all is a testament to Doc's skill. But suppose if her treatment doesn't stick, then maybe it's my time to go. You can only cheat death so many times. You know that as well as I do.
Yeah, 97. That's how many times you can cheat death, guys. 97.
Oh, I couldn't even tell you who that doctor was or where they're stationed. Grafting was a procedure in its infancy, see? So corporate liked to keep things hush-hush. Can't say I like the thought of it. Could have been cut open in the middle of a cave for all I know. I'd rather not dwell on those moments, if it's all the same to you. What matters is the here and now.
Something else to
Fine
talk
by
about.
me?
Wanted to know more about your old unit, your friend Ortez.
Well, like I said, we were both in the same unit. Me as a combat medic, him as a machine gunner. Everyone in my unit was from Tau Ceti, so we already had that in common. And we served on the front lines, which made us look out for one another that much more. See, most of us were laborers, and we just got our first real shot at something greater. We wanted to make a name for ourselves, and what better way to do that than become a hero? Our onboarders promised that if we demonstrated exceptionalism, showed initiative, that we'd get promoted quick. And our days of living in squalor would be far behind us.
Yeah, you don't think it's odd that they put... How do you and Ortez
We
meet?
spent a week crouched in the same foxhole under aerial bombardment. Shared water one sip at a time by the end of it. Anyone would have been friends after that. I don't know if I would have made it out alive without him. Maybe I'll tell him that over a beer one day. Praise him in front of the whole saloon. Law knows he's got a thing for heroics.
Glad you survived. How about the rest of your unit?
Better than I'd feared. Only had to bury 2 troopers and amputate 5 limbs.
That's
I'm
not
thankful
bad.
every day that the Protectorate can't aim for shit.
You made it sound like Ortez saved you. How?
He kept me clear-headed. Every so often there'd be a lull in the bombardments and I'd hear voices all across the field, calling out for aid, for mama, for death. Almost got my head clean taken off when I tried to scramble out of the foxhole the first night. I heard a call for help and moved on instinct. Damn foolish of me, really. Ortiz told me not to panic, to wait till he could provide cover, to just shout first aid instructions where I could. It was too valuable to fall in battle, he said. It was a rough few nights at first, knowing I couldn't help folk who needed it. And the reward for that torment was my life.
Yeah, I can't imagine you not being on
I
my crew.
appreciate that, Commander. In any case, I'm only standing here because of a damn fine soldier who became my friend. I'll carry that knowledge always. Fine by
Anything
me?
extra to talk about? Do you like working on any
Like
choice?
ain't the word I'd use, even before I was itching to tear up my contract and set it aflame. Auntie gave me autonomy, gave me the choice to do more than just struggle to survive. They treated me better than my last employers did, and despite recent events, I believe in their mission. We can give folk here in Arcadia a better life.
I agree, okay? Yeah, everyone's been oppressed too long.
They have. And could be they can't even fathom another way of living.
And we shall liberate
Freedom
everybody
can
from
be
everybody.
frightening at first. But they'll see. Same as me and mine did when Auntie came to Tau Ceti. I'm just one of many who welcomed the chance to enlist with open arms. It ain't like we want folk to owe us for saving them. But with freedom comes new purpose. If enlisting helps these folk find themselves, then I'll be pleased to see more recruits. Now, do I got qualms with Auntie? Sure. But I'll tell you what, when she overthrew those Spacer's Choice bastards in Tau Ceti, my home system, that takeover was the best thing that ever happened to us, even if it took time to see it. But I reckon that's a tale for another day. That all you wanted to discuss, or... Fine by me?
I mean, get a lot of information from her.
Not great. It was a mining colony under Spacer's Choice. Didn't
I want to
have
get as much as I
but My
can.
parents worked hard to ensure we had shelter and a warm meal every day. They're good folk.
And then we'll go
I love
hand
them.
in.
But I don't think they ever quite grasped how bad things
Now
were
is his
before
quest.
Auntie's Choice came. They warned me not to join up, you know. Said we'd all get burned if we put too much stock in the
And then because
promises
we made
of
it
this
to
foreign corporation.
the relay,
But I'd rather take a
we
risk
can tackle
on
that
them
on the next
than be
stream, you
resigned
know?
to how things were.
Just how bad was life under Spacer's
Our
Choice?
colony was isolated, which meant our Spacer's Choice overlords could do as they saw fit. Everyone lived in squalor, save for a select few. We were little more than workhorses. Those of us at the bottom only found joy with our families, our friends. But love alone can't get you through the toughest, darkest winters.
No, you need coal for a fire. It must have been difficult leaving everything behind. Come here.
I miss the sunsets and my folks, though I know they're well taken care of nowadays. But that's about it. Most of my friends joined up when I did, so we took our community with us. Leaving my hometown itself, it was an eager farewell. Though there is one person I keep thinking of. The grandpa who lived next door, Vincent. He used to draw posters and ads for Spacer's Choice. He had style. Of course, that didn't last. Age caught up and his hands started failing him. Couldn't draw, couldn't lift heavy objects, could hardly walk without exerting himself. And in Tau Ceti, if you couldn't work, you didn't get ration cards. We shared what we could with him, of course, but what we got already wasn't much.
What happened to him?
Last day I saw him, he refused the half-salt tuna can I tried to give him. Said it was him lending me his strength. He was gone the next day. We searched all over, then realized he must have wandered off into the wilderness, not wanting to be a burden. We never found him. Can't hardly open a tin without thinking about him now. So if you're wondering why I still hold a candle for Auntie's Choice, after everything, it's because I know had Auntie arrived just 4 months earlier, Vincent might still be alive.
Or so you think.
Say what you want, but with them, there's always work to be had, a living to be made, regardless of ability. Fine by me? Yeah, figured you might. I want to say up front that I got nothing against you or your crew. Ain't one to judge the firearm by its plating. And so far, you ain't given me reason to doubt your character. But the Earth Directorate itself, it's got much to answer for.
Why do you
The
mistrust
Earth
them?
Directorate swore a promise to every colony out there. That if you plead for help, help will come. Maybe not immediately, but you know, maybe sometime this decade. But that's all
Help
heap of
has
shit.
come. We're here.
You know how many of us in Tau Ceti tried to send messages? And when that didn't work, how we begged the stars for the Earth Directorate to save us? They never responded. Never showed up. Not when I was a child, certainly not by the time Auntie's Choice came around. You ask me, you're selling folk a lie.
You're at best. You only have so many agents to go around. That's not a lie that I told. I'm not responsible for a bunch of... No. I'm sorry I've let you down, but I'm trying to remedy that.
I know that. I see you doing all you can to help folk. Look, I ain't holding you to account for the Earth Directorate's ills. No more than anyone would hold me to those of Auntie's Choice. We're our own people. No matter how often I'm hit in the face with that fact, with you, with Ethel, it's rather easy to forget at times. But talking through this reminds me. And I appreciate it, Commander.
Glad we talked. I don't want affiliations to come between
Nor
us.
do I.
I'll be off then. Oh. The guy must have stayed down at West Point by himself. Because he wasn't part of West Point. But he must have stayed right down the bottom. But he might have went back to the thingy.
You've returned, but where are the others?
We pulled Audra out before she got herself blown up for the cause, but we were too late to save the others. A Sentinel worked them over real bad. I'm sorry, Zeb.
Damn the Protectorate! I'm certain you did all you could. And I'm especially grateful you were able to rescue Audra. I'd be at sea without her. And what of the cipher? Thank you. I was beginning to fear I'd have to decipher this intelligence the hard way. Perhaps I was mistaken about your commitment to making amends, Niles. Thank you for being true.
Can't fault you for having doubts. But I have changed. I am changing.
I hope you'll both forgive me my earlier disposition. I'm not normally so surly.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. Just glad we could help out.
I'm pleased Niles has found such a supportive friend and ally.
I wouldn't go that far.
That's a rare thing in this colony. I haven't much to reward you with, but take this. It's something I had started on for Niles long ago. Hopefully it fits. This information came at a steep price, but I'll put it to good use. Expect to hear from me should our cause require further assistance from the Earth Directorate's best.
Good luck, Evan. We'll be ready when you need us.
Can't get that Andy's Choice jingle out of my head. Hey, if I start humming it, you do what you gotta. Anyway, need something, Commander? Sure, always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
Yes, it is for his upgrade. So we have weapon now deals plasma damage and deals slightly increased damage. Deals shock damage and has significant increase. His immunity to shock side effects and the effectiveness of his armor is increased. Armor still increased. So corrosive or shock. Shock. Okay, get him a cool little helmet.
No offense to Val, but it's real nice having someone watching my back who ain't in constant need of recalibration. Anyway, need something, Commander? Oh yeah? What's needling you?
Okay, I've got nothing extra to talk to him about. And that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is where tonight's stream shall end. When we come back with some more Outer Worlds 2, we shall hit Box Relay. The only thing we've got left to do in our mission bits. So we'll be able to talk our way in, get in, see what's there. I say thanks everyone for coming along, keep me company today over on Twitch and on YouTube. Because the content we create on this channel is only made possible thanks to you watching along at home. So it's very much appreciated. Thank you for your time. Well, hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.